2019. The Pentagon issued a statement saying it wished to clear up any misunderstandings by the public on whether or not the videos that have been circulating since 2017 were authentic. Two of the videos were revealed by the New York Times, while the third one was disclosed by an organization that was started by Tom DeLonge, a former member of the band Blink-182. After the videos were made available online, UFOs became more widely accepted. But why after the leak? What was in those videos that helped UFO believers take the upper hand? Well, many members of Congress in the United States were also interested. Having the ability to do so, the Pentagon Task Force was required by Congress to provide a report on its investigations into unexplained aerial phenomena, or UAPs for short. If they are extraterrestrial, then it is of little concern to anybody, not even those in power in countries like the United States of America. But if it is coming from another nation and is spying, then it is a problem. But who can surely say it was from a specific nation? It was not always like that. In the past, debates on UFOs were limited to late-night talk radio and the television show The X-Files. They had nearly the same amount of acceptance as theories that the attack on September the 11th was carried out by insiders, or that the CIA was responsible for the assassination of John Kennedy. This negative perception is starting to dissipate. According to a poll taken in the United States in 1996, just 47% of those surveyed believed that those who claimed to have seen UFOs were really seeing something and not just imagining it. In 2019, another survey was conducted, and this time a majority of respondents, 56%, believed that UFO eyewitnesses were witnessing something credible. Perhaps the post-war Americans in the 1960s trusted the government's claims about the world more than now. But when advances were made in electronic media, access to information became easier and quicker. So when the leaks were made public in 2017, people's perceptions about UFOs shifted. Along with that, the authenticity of the three videos having been verified by the government, more people started to investigate UFOs, two of which were featured in an article published in 2017 by the New York Times, and one of which was leaked a few months later. But no reliable source has of yet acknowledged what these videos seem to show. Instead, they have been rejecting the existence of extraterrestrial spaceships, but also are reluctant to claim that the UFOs in the videos were not extraterrestrial spacecraft. It's tough to overestimate how much these videos have affected the way the public, the government, and the mainstream press, most notably the New York Times, speak and write about UFOs, to the point where people have misconceptions about what the world knows given the existing evidence. The first video, Nimitz Encounter. The first and most famous of these encounters is the USS Nimitz encounter, named after the supercarrier from which the jet pilot who saw the UFO took off. In November of 2004, around 100 miles off the coast of San Diego, Commander David Fravor and Lieutenant Commander Amy Dietrich reported seeing what Fravor described as a white tic-tac looking thing the size of a FA-18 without any wings, marking, or exhaust plumes. As Fravor moved closer to the tic-tac, it suddenly shifted its course and strove to close the gap to him. But as Fravor moved in for a closer look, the tic-tac shifted gears and disappeared in a flash. The tic-tac was respotted 60 miles away, seconds later, by a cruiser USS Princeton. As Fravor was quite a distance away, other aircraft flew in to catch the tic-tac on their forward-looking infrared camera, or FLIR-1 in short. Thus, the video got nicknamed after the camera the FLIR-1 video. FLIR-1 video. It is difficult to say with absolute certainty that the object that Fravor and Dietrich saw and the ones that can be seen in the FLIR-1 video are the same things. Also, with the speed the object covered 60 miles is just remarkable, and it could be that it was truly from another world. Or maybe it was from another country, but there was no such technology at the time that could travel at such high speeds. Perhaps the technology was not built in 2004. What about the UFO video, shot in 2015? Gimbal second video. The second video, Gimbal, was captured by a fighter jet aboard the Navy ship USS Theodore Roosevelt in 2015 when it was cruising around the coast of Florida. After doing a thorough investigation into the video, the Pentagon ruled that while there was no proof to suggest that it came from anywhere other than Earth, but they were reluctant to rule out the possibility that it did. Of course, this fueled conspiracy theories surrounding the presence of aliens. Go Fast third video. The third video, Go Fast, was also recorded in 2015 and was made public for the first time in March 2018, a few months after the other videos. The video catches a white, somewhat little object that is seen to be moving at an exceptionally high speed over the water. After some time, the object dives into the water, but its pace does not decrease, and it quickly surfaces again, only to disappear. Nobody is sure what is the object in the Navy videos, or whether all the videos have the same thing, but there might be 4 explanations that best explain it. It could be a natural phenomenon. It could be an Area 51 secret US government experiment. It could be a foreign country, most likely Russia or China, or aliens. The The leading supporter of the first idea is Mick West, a British video game programmer, well known for his work on the Tony Hawk skateboarding series, and now spends his time debunking UFO sightings. West expressed his opinion on the 3 videos in several different places, but he has remained consistent on one thing: he believes that UFOs are not real. Using his own infrared cameras, West has successfully recreated the shine from a jet engine that appears in the gimbal video. According to him, the camera's limited mobility and inability to follow the target are the reasons that the video shows the object rotating. He believes that the object in the Go Fast video is either a lost weather balloon or maybe a pelican, which, thanks to its location in the middle of the gap between the jet that is monitoring it and the sea, gives the illusion that it is travelling at the same speed as the aircraft, while in reality it is not moving at all. In any case, the theory that it's a weather balloon is more likely to be believed than the theory that it's aliens, at least until we get evidence for this claim. The other 2 non-extraterrestrial explanations, that it's secret US military aircraft or secret foreign military aircraft, are even tougher to nail down. If it was military, then the DoD would not have been blabbing about disclosing the report. What about drones from the Russian and Chinese militaries? Among pilots, this is a popular belief. Pilot Lieutenant Ryan Graves was quoted by Bill Whitaker of 60 Minutes as saying, "The best possibility is that it's a threat observation technology," hinting that the technology might have come from either Russia or China. The drone theory would also help explain why so many of these objects are being seen by pilots and ships, because why wouldn't they want to learn more about how the United States military operates? So, where does this leave us? The 2021 report that was compiled by the UAP task force may or may not include the truth, but for sure the truth exists somewhere in the world. The only thing that can be said with absolute certainty is that strange things are taking place, and that the investigations into what exactly is going on have just begun.